Linda was 67 years old when she heard words no one ever expects to hear during a routine checkup. Her doctor explained that her kidney function had declined significantly and that if things continued in the same direction, more serious interventions might eventually be necessary. What shocked Linda most was that she felt fine. She stayed active, avoided fast food, and believed she was eating healthy enough. Like many older adults, she assumed kidney problems would come with obvious symptoms. They rarely do. The kidneys are quiet workers, filtering waste and balancing fluids day after day without complaint, until one day they struggle. With guidance from a nutrition professional, Linda began learning how certain foods could support kidney health when used wisely. Over time, small changes made a meaningful difference. Today, we're going to explore 5 fruits that research suggests may support kidney function, hydration, and overall metabolic balance, especially for adults over 60. These fruits are not cures, not treatments, and not replacements for medical care, but they can be valuable tools within a thoughtful, doctor-approved eating plan. Why fruit choices matter more as we age. As we grow older, our kidneys naturally become less efficient at filtering waste and balancing electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and phosphorus. Blood pressure changes, blood sugar fluctuations, medication use, and dehydration all place additional strain on kidney function. The foods we choose can either support this delicate system or add unnecessary burden. Fruits are often seen as universally healthy, but not all fruits affect the kidneys the same way. Some are better suited for supporting hydration, reducing oxidative stress, and managing inflammation, while others may need to be limited depending on individual health needs. The key is not restriction through fear, but informed selection through understanding. Fruit number 5, blueberries. Blueberries may be small, but they are often considered one of the most nutrient-dense fruits available, especially for older adults who want to support overall wellness, including kidney health. Their deep blue color comes from anthocyanins, a group of antioxidants that help protect cells from oxidative stress, a process that occurs when unstable molecules called free radicals damage tissues over time. Oxidative stress has been linked to many chronic conditions that can indirectly affect the kidneys, including high blood pressure, diabetes, and vascular changes that come with aging. By helping to neutralize free radicals, antioxidants in blueberries may support healthier blood vessels, which is important because the kidneys rely on strong circulation to filter waste efficiently. Blueberries are also naturally low in sodium and phosphorus, 2 minerals that people with kidney concerns are often advised to monitor, making them easier to include in kidney-conscious meal plans. Their natural sweetness can satisfy cravings without causing sharp blood sugar spikes when eaten in moderate portions, especially when paired with protein or healthy fats. Fresh or frozen blueberries can be enjoyed in many ways, such as sprinkled over oatmeal, mixed into yogurt, added to salads, or eaten on their own as a simple snack. When possible, choosing organic or thoroughly washing blueberries may help reduce exposure to pesticide residues, which the kidneys ultimately help filter out of the body. How blueberries fit into a kidney-supportive lifestyle. Beyond their antioxidant profile, blueberries may support kidney health indirectly by addressing some of the most common contributors to kidney strain in older adults, including elevated blood pressure, inflammation, and metabolic stress. Healthy blood vessels play a crucial role in kidney function because they deliver oxygen and nutrients while allowing efficient removal of waste products from the blood. Diets that emphasize plant-based foods rich in antioxidants are often associated with better vascular health, which can ease the workload on the kidneys over time. Blueberries are also relatively easy to digest and contain a high water content, making them gentle on aging digestive systems that may not tolerate heavier foods as well as they once did. While no single food can protect or restore kidney function on its own, blueberries can be a consistent, enjoyable addition to a balanced eating pattern that supports overall wellness, hydration, and cardiovascular health, all of which are closely connected to kidney function as we age. Fruit number 4, Apples. Apples are one of the most accessible and practical fruits for older adults, and they offer several qualities that make them particularly suitable for those who want to be mindful of kidney health. They are naturally low in sodium, potassium, and phosphorus while providing a generous amount of dietary fiber, especially soluble fiber known as pectin. Fiber plays a key role in digestive health by helping the body eliminate waste through the intestines rather than relying entirely on the kidneys, which may reduce strain on these organs over time. Pectin has also been linked to improved blood sugar regulation, an important benefit because diabetes is one of the leading causes of kidney disease worldwide. In addition to fiber, apples contain antioxidants such as quercetin and chlorogenic acid, compounds being studied for their potential roles in reducing inflammation and supporting blood vessel function. Eating apples with the skin on preserves much of their fiber and antioxidant content, provided they are washed thoroughly to remove residues. Whole apples are generally a better choice than juices or dried apple products, which often contain concentrated sugars and fewer beneficial compounds. Why apples are especially practical for seniors. One reason apples work so well for older adults is their simplicity and convenience, which becomes increasingly important with age. Apples require no preparation, store well for long periods, and are easy to portion, making them ideal for seniors who may have limited energy or mobility for food preparation. They pair easily with other kidney-conscious foods such as oats, plain yogurt, or a small amount of nut butter, creating balanced snacks or light meals. Apples should not be viewed as detoxifiers or cleansing agents, but their fiber content supports the body's natural elimination processes and promotes a healthier gut environment, which in turn can reduce systemic inflammation. For seniors experiencing appetite changes, slower digestion, or sensitivity to heavy meals, apples provide gentle nourishment that is satisfying without overwhelming the digestive system. Fruit number 3, cranberries. Cranberries have long been associated with urinary tract wellness, and while they are not a treatment for infections, they contain unique compounds that may help support the urinary system when included as part of a balanced diet. Cranberries are rich in proanthocyanidins, plant compounds that may reduce the ability of certain bacteria to adhere to the lining of the urinary tract, which can be helpful from a preventative standpoint for individuals prone to recurring urinary discomfort. Because the urinary tract and kidneys are closely connected, maintaining urinary health can indirectly support kidney function by reducing unnecessary stress and inflammation. Cranberries are also relatively low in potassium and sugar compared to many other fruits, making them easier to incorporate into kidney-conscious eating plans. Fresh or frozen cranberries are preferable to sweetened, dried versions or juices, which often contain added sugars that may counteract their potential benefits. Using cranberries wisely, cranberries have a naturally tart flavor, which means they are often best enjoyed when combined with other foods rather than eaten alone. Small amounts can be added to oatmeal, salads, yogurt, or smoothies to provide flavor and antioxidant benefits without excessive sugar intake. Cranberries also contain a high percentage of water, contributing to overall hydration, which is essential for healthy kidney function. Adequate hydration helps the kidneys flush waste products more efficiently and maintain proper electrolyte balance. However, individuals with advanced kidney disease or those advised to limit fluid intake should always follow their healthcare provider's guidance regarding portion sizes and total daily fluids. Cranberries should be seen as supportive foods rather than cures and work best as part of a broader approach that includes balanced nutrition, regular medical monitoring, and healthy lifestyle habits. Fruit number 2, grapes. Grapes are another fruit that can play a supportive role in kidney-conscious nutrition, largely due to their high water content and beneficial plant compounds. Proper hydration is one of the most important factors in maintaining kidney function, as it allows the kidneys to filter blood efficiently and remove waste products through urine. Grapes contribute to hydration while also providing antioxidants such as resveratrol and various flavonoids, which have been studied for their potential roles in reducing inflammation and oxidative stress. Chronic inflammation is a common underlying factor in many age-related conditions, including those that affect kidney health. Darker grape varieties, such as red and purple grapes, tend to contain higher concentrations of these antioxidants, particularly in their skins. Grapes are naturally sweet, so portion size matters, especially for individuals managing blood sugar levels or insulin sensitivity. Making grapes part of a balanced diet. Grapes are easy to enjoy and require little preparation, making them a convenient option for older adults. They can be eaten fresh, added to salads, paired with cheese or yogurt, or frozen for a refreshing snack, especially during warmer months. While grapes offer hydration and antioxidants, moderation is important because their natural sugars can add up quickly if portions are too large. Grape-based products such as raisins, juices, and jellies are much more concentrated sources of sugar and calories and do not provide the same hydration benefits as whole grapes. Choosing whole, fresh grapes allows seniors to enjoy flavor, water content, and beneficial compounds together. Washing grapes thoroughly before eating is important, as they may carry surface residues from growing and transport. Fruit number 1. Watermelon. Watermelon stands out among fruits for its exceptionally high water content, making it one of the most hydrating options available. Hydration is one of the simplest yet most essential ways to support kidney function, particularly in older adults who may not feel thirst as strongly as they once did. When the body is adequately hydrated, the kidneys can more easily flush waste products and maintain fluid and electrolyte balance. Watermelon is also relatively low in calories and provides vitamins A and C, along with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant responsible for its red color. Lycopene has been studied for its role in supporting cardiovascular health, and since heart health and kidney health are closely connected, this may offer indirect benefits. Watermelon also contains citrulline, an amino acid involved in supporting healthy blood flow by contributing to nitric oxide production, which helps blood vessels relax and function efficiently. Enjoying watermelon responsibly. Watermelon is best enjoyed fresh and in moderate portions as part of a balanced diet. While its high water content is beneficial for hydration, individuals with advanced kidney disease or fluid restrictions should be mindful of total intake and follow personalized medical advice. Choosing ripe watermelon enhances both flavor and nutritional value, and washing the rind thoroughly before cutting helps prevent surface bacteria from transferring to the edible flesh. Watermelon can be enjoyed on its own, mixed into fruit salads, blended into smoothies, or added to savory dishes like salads and salsas without added sugars. When eaten mindfully, watermelon can be a refreshing and supportive food that contributes to hydration and overall wellness. Bringing these fruits together for long-term kidney support. Blueberries, apples, cranberries, grapes, and watermelon each bring something slightly different to the table, which is exactly why they work so well together in a kidney-conscious eating pattern. Rather than relying on one superfood, combining a variety of fruits allows the body to benefit from a wider range of nutrients, hydration, and protective plant compounds. These fruits contribute antioxidants that help address oxidative stress, fiber that supports digestion and waste elimination, and water content that promotes proper hydration. All of these factors are important because the kidneys depend on healthy blood flow, balanced metabolism, and efficient waste removal to function well, especially as we age. Including fruit in moderation and variety can support these systems without overwhelming the kidneys with excess potassium, sugar, or fluid. It is also important to remember that nutritional needs are highly individual. Kidney function, medications, blood pressure, blood sugar control, and overall health all influence how much and what type of fruit is appropriate. For this reason, fruits are most beneficial when they are part of a balanced diet that includes vegetables, healthy fats, and appropriate protein sources while limiting highly processed foods. When combined with regular medical care and mindful lifestyle habits, these fruits can contribute to long-term kidney support and overall quality of life. Common mistakes: older adults make with fruit and kidney health. One of the most common mistakes older adults make is assuming that because fruit is healthy, it can be eaten in unlimited amounts without consequences. While fruits provide valuable nutrients, eating very large portions can sometimes lead to imbalances, particularly for individuals managing blood sugar issues, fluid retention, or potassium sensitivity. Another frequent misstep is relying heavily on fruit juices instead of whole fruits. Juice may seem convenient, but it removes most of the fiber and delivers sugar in a concentrated form that is absorbed quickly, which can stress blood sugar regulation and metabolism. Some seniors also unintentionally neglect hydration, focusing on food quality while drinking too little water throughout the day, which can place additional strain on the kidneys. On the other end of the spectrum, some older adults avoid fruit altogether due to fear of potassium, even when their kidney function and lab values would allow moderate intake of carefully chosen fruits. This unnecessary restriction can reduce diet variety and limit beneficial nutrients. These mistakes often stem from confusion, outdated advice, or overly simplified dietary messages. Education, personalization, and open communication with healthcare providers are essential for making informed and confident food choices. Understanding potassium without fear. Potassium is often a source of concern for people thinking about kidney health, but it is important to approach this topic with nuance rather than fear. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate heart rhythm, muscle function, and fluid balance. For many older adults with normal or mildly reduced kidney function, potassium from whole foods like fruits and vegetables is not only safe but beneficial when consumed in appropriate portions. Problems typically arise when kidney function is significantly impaired and the body has difficulty excreting excess potassium. In those cases, individualized guidance is necessary. The key is not to eliminate fruits automatically, but to select options that fit one's personal health status and to pay attention to portion size. Fruits like apples, berries, grapes, and watermelon are often easier to include than higher potassium fruits when moderation is practiced. Fear-based avoidance can lead to overly restrictive diets that reduce enjoyment and nutritional adequacy, whereas informed choices allow seniors to eat with confidence and flexibility. The role of balance, not restriction. Supporting kidney health is not about following rigid rules or cutting out entire food groups. Instead, it is about balance, consistency, and awareness of how different foods work together in the body. Fruits play an important role by providing hydration, antioxidants, and fiber, but they are just one part of the larger picture. A kidney-supportive eating pattern also includes a variety of vegetables, which supply additional fiber and phytonutrients, as well as appropriate protein sources such as fish, poultry, legumes, or eggs, in amounts suited to individual needs. Healthy fats from sources like olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocado support cardiovascular health, which is closely linked to kidney function. Rather than focusing on what to avoid, a balanced approach emphasizes what to include and how to combine foods in ways that support steady energy levels, stable blood sugar, and overall well-being. This mindset reduces stress around eating and encourages sustainable habits rather than short-term changes. Why whole foods matter more than isolated nutrients. Another important concept in kidney supportive nutrition is focusing on whole foods rather than isolated nutrients. Fruits offer more than just vitamins or minerals. They provide a complex package of fiber, water, antioxidants, and natural sugars that work together in ways supplements cannot fully replicate. Fiber helps slow sugar absorption, supports gut health, and aids waste elimination, which can reduce the burden on the kidneys. The water content of fruits contributes to hydration, which supports filtration and waste removal. Antioxidants help counteract inflammation and oxidative stress, processes that affect many systems involved in kidney health. When nutrients are consumed as part of whole foods, they tend to be better tolerated and more beneficial than when consumed in concentrated or isolated forms. This is another reason why whole fruits are preferred over juices, powders, or heavily processed fruit products. Beyond fruit, Supporting your kidneys daily. While fruit selection matters, kidney health depends on a broader set of daily habits that work together over time. Physical activity, even gentle movement such as walking, stretching, or light strength exercises, supports circulation and metabolic health, which helps the kidneys receive adequate blood flow. Managing blood pressure and blood sugar is critical, as both high blood pressure and diabetes are leading contributors to kidney disease. Adequate sleep allows the body to repair tissues, regulate hormones, and maintain immune balance, all of which influence kidney function. Limiting highly processed foods, excess sodium, and sugary beverages reduces unnecessary strain on the kidneys and cardiovascular system. Stress management also plays a role, as chronic stress can affect hormonal balance, inflammation, and blood pressure. None of these habits need to be extreme to be effective. Consistency matters more than intensity. The importance of hydration. Hydration deserves special attention when discussing kidney health. The kidneys rely on adequate fluid intake to filter waste products and maintain electrolyte balance. As people age, the sensation of thirst often diminishes, making it easier to become mildly dehydrated without realizing it. Fruits with high water content, such as watermelon and grapes, can contribute to daily fluid intake, but they should not completely replace drinking water unless advised by a healthcare provider. Hydration needs vary depending on kidney function, medications, climate, and activity level. For individuals with advanced kidney disease or fluid restrictions, hydration recommendations may differ, underscoring the importance of individualized guidance. For many seniors, however, maintaining steady hydration throughout the day supports kidney function, digestion, and overall comfort. A gentle reminder about expectations. It is important to approach kidney health with realistic expectations and a clear understanding of what food can and cannot do. No fruit cleanses or detoxifies the kidneys in the dramatic way that some marketing claims suggest. The kidneys are already designed to cleanse the blood, and their ability to do so depends on overall health, hydration, and medical care. Fruits can support kidney function by providing hydration, antioxidants, and fiber, but they do not reverse kidney disease or replace prescribed treatments. Sudden or extreme dietary changes can sometimes do more harm than good, especially for individuals managing chronic conditions. Any significant changes to diet, including increasing or decreasing fruit intake, should be discussed with a healthcare provider or registered dietitian who understands an individual's medical history and lab results. The value of personalization. One of the most empowering steps older adults can take is recognizing that nutrition is not one size fits all. Two people of the same age may have very different kidney function, medication regimens, and nutritional needs. Personalization allows dietary choices to support health rather than create unnecessary restrictions or anxiety. Lab values such as potassium and phosphorus levels provide valuable guidance, as do symptoms, appetite, and energy levels. Working with healthcare providers to interpret this information helps seniors make informed choices that feel manageable and sustainable. When nutrition is personalized, fruits can be enjoyed as part of life rather than viewed as a source of confusion or fear. Bringing it all together, blueberries, apples, cranberries, grapes, and watermelon each offer unique qualities that may support kidney health when included thoughtfully in a balanced, senior-appropriate eating plan. Together, they provide hydration, fiber, antioxidants, and plant compounds that support blood vessel health, digestion, and metabolic balance, all of which influence kidney function. The goal is not dietary perfection, but informed, consistent choices made over time. By combining thoughtful food selection with healthy daily habits, regular medical care, and a flexible mindset, older adults can give their kidneys meaningful support without sacrificing enjoyment or quality of life. Staying informed, staying balanced, and staying proactive are some of the most powerful tools available for protecting long-term kidney health and overall well-being.